Hello and welcome to Mike's Garage. Coming to you live from American V-Twin. This is Kenny Spratt's shop in Beaumont, California. And I've been working on this Panhead here for quite a while. So if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do. And if you have, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do. And when you do, be sure and tap on the little notification bell so you'll be notified every time we put up a new video. If I sound a little beat, I am. Sorry about that. What I have here is this 65 at Kenny's shop that I've been working on for a while, on and off, as we've been able to get the necessary parts for it. We did a lot of stuff to this bike. We did the cam change, we did the cam cover change, and I might add, every once in a while, somebody writes in and catches me on something. This was really important to me. In the cam chest here, there is a little screen, a little oil vapor separator screen, and it belongs in this cam chest. Well, in all the Panheads I've been into in the last gazillion years, some have them and some don't, and I never worried about it much. But somebody wrote in and said, you know, that belongs in there, and it bothered me. So I ordered one in, Kenny got it, I opened this thing back up, and I put that in there. Good, bad, or indifferent, it's got it. Factory says it's supposed to have it. I stand corrected, and it's in there. Anyway, so I had a lot of problems getting this thing running right. We did change it over to hydraulic lifters, which is what it came with in the first place, and it has a stock cam in it. And then I had trouble getting it running, took the carburetor off, actually took it home to my shop, opened it up and inspected it and changed a couple parts around a little bit, not much. But it's a beautiful carburetor that someone had actually built for this bike. Had to do the throttle linkage and make it all work. Can you get the camera in there? You know what? I can give you a little more light if it'll help. Let's see if this helps. Does that help? Or no? Okay, you can see how it works with its return spring, and we changed the motor mount and just made a bunch of corrections in here. Got it running, and then as it turned out, the coil wasn't functioning, and there's just been kind of one thing after another. But now we've got it, and I promised we would get back to it and we would start it so the viewers could see it. Now, actually, I haven't got it dialed in exactly yet, and I think I want to retard the timing just a little bit. So I think I'll do that with it running on our video today. So Mike, you've got the camera on it. I probably won't speak much. I think Kenny's going to come over and check the output of the generator, just because every time when I get one of these things running, first thing I want to do is check and make sure that the charging system is functioning. So the electric starter works, everything seems to work. So we're going to start it up right now. It's pretty nasty and raspy, and we're going to probably dial it in just a little bit. So I'm going to loosen up the circuit breaker here. I've already marked it with a marking pen right in there, and I can retard it just a little bit. So the ignition switch is on. The gasoline, I think, is on. I think it's on reserve still.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I just backed off with that wrench. I'm a walking tool pouch right now. So let's see what it does. Okay, let's give it a little choke. There we go. kind of charging rate did it have, Kenny?
Well, my meter went crazy. Have you set on DC or AC?
DC.
That's what I thought. My meter went nuts.
Really?
Yeah. It wouldn't hold it. It wouldn't hold the number.
Maybe it's overcharging. I'll bring my meter down and we'll check it.
It's overcharging over 20 volts.
That doesn't sound good.
I've got it on 200 volts now.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see what you got here. Well, that's showing right there.
I had it on 20. I moved the decimal over. One.
Really? Okay. I guess if it's going past its regulator, it could be doing just about anything. I don't even know where the oh, you know what?
It's on the end of the generator.
Yes, it's got a good regulator. Want to check it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay, let me set these things down. And let's just fire her up. Ready?
Go ahead.
I turn on? Yep. Done. Listen to it run. It's not hitting as hard on the front as it is on the rear. But
the voltage is all over the place.
Well, I think Tuesday I'll probably bring my meter in and see if there's any difference. If it works on my meter, it's your meter. If it doesn't work on my meter either, we got a problem with the bike. Okay. Well, I think that was it. I hope everybody got to hear this thing and everyone knows now it exists. We finished it. We had some gaps in there because I stopped and worked on Mike's bike, but we got all of that done. And so I don't know what we're going to do next, but till then,
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Kenny. Let me introduce Kenny again. Kenny Spratt.
How do you do?
My buddy. Thank you very much, and I'll see you out on the road.